What's an unsolved mystery/cold case that gives you the creeps? I have to say my favorite case is the murder of little Eric Podolsky, who was stabbed to death in Michigan in 1991. This case is just so sad and has never been solved, and even more interesting is the fact that his mother and stepfather were charged with his murder, sentenced to life in prison, but then were found not guilty for reasons that are not all too clear. Eric, according to the court, was killed by his mother and stepfather because they flew into a fit of rage when he was just 2 years old. The mother and stepfather were supposed to be watching Eric, and when he was found dead on the floor of their home, they claimed he had fallen from the bed and hit his head. But the autopsy results were at odds with that story. The medical examiner found the infant had been stabbed to death, and the mother and stepfather were charged with murder. They were sentenced to life in prison, but both were later found not guilty because the jury didn't feel the medical examiner's testimony was adequate. I just have a hard time with that verdict. The fact that they even put the mother and stepfather on trial makes me think they must have had some evidence. It just makes no sense to me.